In today's tutorial, we will learn how to use the split function in Google Sheets and explore other methods of splitting text. Splitting text into columns can be useful in various cases, such as when importing a CSV file, or when a lot of information is stored in a single column, for example, first name, last name, and state listed together, separated by a delimiter like a comma, period, semicolon, or others, and you need the data to be displayed across different columns. Let's look at the first example. In cell A1, we have first name, last name, and state separated by a comma. John, Doe, California. To split this, we'll use the split formula in cell B1. Type split, and let's take a look at the function's structure. It has two required arguments: the text to split, in our case, the text in cell A1, and the delimiter, in our case, a comma, but it can be anything else. It also has two optional arguments indicated in square brackets: split by each and remove empty text. Optional arguments can be omitted, and default values will be used. By default, both split by each and remove empty text are set to true. We'll explore these options in another example, so we'll omit them here. Let's input our string as the first argument and the delimiter in quotes, comma, as the second. Now press Enter. As we can see, the data is split. If you no longer need the original column but want to keep the split data, select the split values, press Ctrl+C or right-click and choose Copy. Then press Ctrl+Shift+V or go to Edit, Paste Special Values Only. This saves the resulting values, so they're no longer tied to the formula. Now you can delete the original column. Let's talk about split by each and remove empty text. Suppose we imported a CSV file with missing values. Empty fields are marked with 2 consecutive commas, like in cell A2 between John and Manager. We need each value to land in a specific column, even if some values are missing. If we use split with default values, both options true, the empty value will be removed, and the remaining values won't be aligned correctly. Let's test it. As we see, the result is incorrect. To fix this, we need to set Remove Empty Text to false. Let's adjust our formula. We can skip the third argument, it will remain default, add a comma, and set the fourth argument false. Now the values align properly, and John has an empty company value since no data was provided. Now let's look at a case where split by each needs to be false. Suppose we have a cell or row with multiple records, each containing a pair, name and city. Records are separated by a double pipe. If we use split with a double pipe as the delimiter and leave split by each as true, Google Sheets will treat each pipe as a separator, cutting the structure name and city into pieces. To avoid this, we need to treat the double pipe as a whole and match it exactly. Set split by each to false. This way, we split only where 2 pipes appear together. As we can see, it worked correctly, and the name and city structure is preserved. Now, let's look at another method of splitting text into columns without using the split function. Let's use our string from the first example. Select the column with the string, go to the Data menu, and choose Split Text to Columns. As we can see, we achieved the same result, and we don't even need to delete the original column. It was replaced with the split data. Below, it says the separator was detected automatically. If you have a different delimiter, click the drop-down to select options like Custom, comma, semicolon, period, or space. There are more specific ways to split data. For example, you may have an item number where the first 3 characters are letters, but you only need the numbers afterward. Here, you can use the right function to extract the last 5 characters. This method is useful if the prefix has a fixed number of characters in all entries. Similarly, left extracts from the start, and mid allows you to extract from the middle. By the way, if the prefix is the same for all entries, like ABC, you can easily remove it using Ctrl plus F. Open Find and Replace ABC with nothing, and click Replace All. That's it. We've explored various ways to use the split function in Google Sheets. Now you know how to split text using formulas, handle missing data, use multi-character delimiters, and even remove prefixes. Thank you for watching.